Etra-chan saw it.
Come on, guys, let's get back in class.
My name is Tokusa. Every time I pass by the kindergarten that I used to attend, I remember something. This is a story from several decades ago, when I was still a kid.
Alright, everyone, let's sing Mary Had a Little Lamb for today. Mary had a little lamb. A little lamb.
The area I lived in was in the countryside, where there wasn't much snow. And when I say snow, I mean snow. I used to attend the only kindergarten that we had in town.
Its fleece was white as snow.
And this is the teacher that had looked after me when I was in my final year of kindergarten. Her name was Miss Yuri. At the time, my parents didn't get along well, so they were non-stop fighting and arguing at night. I was very stressed out. Miss Yuri was the one who was kind to me when everyone else was busy arguing.
I see. Your mom and dad got into another argument, huh? But it's okay. I'm sure that both of your parents really love you, Tokusa-kun. Of course I love you too, buddy.
Miss Yuri. Yeah, thank you.
I really loved Miss Yuri-san. She was such a nice teacher. At the very least, she was one of the cutest and kindest adults that I knew as a kid. She really was just a lovely person. I graduated kindergarten and then moved into elementary school. I didn't go out of my way to pop my head into kindergarten, but I always looked towards the kindergarten when heading into school, remembering all the fun I used to have there. One summer, during the 5th grade, right when I had started to forget about those memories, it happened.
What's going on? Mom, there's a police car stopped in front of the kindergarten. Do you know if something happened? Yeah, actually, apparently one of the older boys that went to that kindergarten passed away. What?
It was a very shocking event to me. Our kindergarten had an event where every year, the oldest kids would go overnight camping with the teachers. Apparently, the boy that passed away woke up early in the morning and left the facility without permission to go play in the river.
Hey, let's go catch some frogs while they're asleep.
Yeah. Don't tell the teacher, though.
Then...
Tachibana-kun!
You can't get in the river, it's dangerous! It's totally fine, come on!
Ah! Ah! Tachibana!
The student slipped and got dragged into the river before drowning and being carried downstream.
That's so sad. Yes, it is. And apparently the kindergarten is talking about everything that happened. Like what to do with the teacher that's supposed to be watching after the students. The teacher? Yeah. Apparently Miss Yuri was a teacher that was in charge of the boy who passed away.
Miss Yuri, the teacher that had looked after me for all those years, was still a kindergarten teacher now. And at the time, she was asleep when the child was carried away by the river.
You piece of shit! You were sitting there snoring when my child drowned in the river, suffered, and died! If you just watched over my kid, then that never would have happened!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
If you're gonna apologize, give me my kid back! Give me Tachibana back! Give it back! Give it back! Give it back!
Akane, that's enough!
I'm sorry.
Afterwards, the kindergarten continued to operate, and Miss Yuri had to take responsibility and quit being a teacher. The parents of the student who passed said that it was too difficult for them to stay here before moving away. However, this unfortunate event didn't just fade away into nothingness, because...
Inoki-kun, you can't walk there. It's too dangerous. Tsubaki-chan, you're very good at singing, aren't you? Yeah, let's put the toys away after you use it.
Miss Yuri's heart was completely destroyed after that series of events. Miss Yuri had grown up in this town and become a teacher at the kindergarten that she once attended as a kid. That's why a lot of the adults in the city knew about her, and no one could do anything about her because they felt bad for her, but also didn't want anything to do with her.
I feel so bad for her.
But I couldn't leave Miss Yuri alone.
Miss Yuri! It's me. It's Tokusa. Thank you for taking care of me when I was in kindergarten.
Ah! I'm sorry. If I just taken better care, then we kept a closer eye out on them.
Tokusa! Come on, let's go. But, Miss Yuri...
I'm sorry.
Look, Tokusa, that is not Miss Yuri that you knew from kindergarten, okay? That's someone else now. People who have completely lost themselves like that may act in some kind of sudden way that you can't expect. You don't know what they're going to do, so don't ever talk to her again. Do you understand me? Okay.
Afterwards, I wasn't able to say anything to her. Sometimes, I could hear her screaming apologies to the student who had died,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
but no one could do anything about it. Time just continued to pass by. The hours turned to days, and days to months. Before I knew it, I was in the 6th grade.
I had to put up with all of your stuff this whole time, and you've got no last words to say before you leave her.
I feel pretty good about leaving you. It was right as winter was starting. All of the snow was starting to come down on the town. My parents, who had never really gotten along, finally got a divorce, and my mom and I were set to leave this town the following spring.
Mary had a little lamb, a little lamb, a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb.
Why? Why can't anyone be happy for once? How can everyone find their happiness? Did the teacher really do it that bad? To the point where she needed to be completely destroyed as a human being? Miss Yuri, me, my mom and dad, what did they do wrong?
Her fleece was white as snow. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm so sorry for not keeping a closer eye on Tachibana-kunin! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
It's okay. I like you, Miss Yuri. You don't need to worry about it anymore, okay?
Oh,
Crap, I should not have said that to her.
I deeply regret what I had just done. I thought about how saying something to someone so broken could lead to that person acting in a way that you just can't predict.
If she gets even more broken because of what I had said, what do I do? What if she starts shutting herself in even more? What if something even worse happens to her because of that?
Just as I had feared, Miss Yuri stopped showing up around the town after that.
You know, I haven't seen Miss Yuri around recently.
I felt a little guilty about the careless thing that I had done for a while, but in the end, I didn't know where she went or what happened to her. It was finally the day that I'd be leaving town.
Were you able to say goodbye to all of your friends? Yeah, everything is good. I'm sorry, Tokusa. If we were just better parents, then none of this would have happened, and I never would have had to put you through this. It's okay. I'll just think about what I should do from now on, Mom. That's right. Hang on, Mom! What is it? What's wrong? Is that Miss Yuri? Ah, it is Miss Yuri. I actually haven't seen her around for a while. I wonder if she's finally calmed down and regained herself a little bit. I really hope that she starts to find her own happiness, too. Yeah.
I wasn't able to say anything to Miss Yuri before driving away. But the Miss Yuri that I saw that day was absolutely the Miss Yuri that I loved and cherished during my kindergarten years.
come on, guys, let's go. Cross the street.
I don't know what happened to Miss Yuri after that, and I completely lost contact with most of the people from down here. So I just felt relieved that the last time I saw her, she wasn't completely broken. But I swore to myself that I would never say or do anything without thinking about it after that day. I never wanted to make the same mistake twice.
I see. I didn't know what happened to you. But you know, I think what you said probably made her feel a little bit better about everything. Maybe feel less responsible for everything that had happened. She probably couldn't even tell if it was you or Tachibana-kun forgiving her.
Yeah. I still hope to this day that she feels like Tachibana-kun forgave her. It's snowing.
Huh? Snow already? Man, it started snowing fast this year, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty early. Miss Yuri, I hope you're doing well and staying warm.
Ah, it's snowing now, isn't it?
It is, look at that. Are you not too cold?
Yes, I'm fine, dear. Thank you. Your scarf looks so warm, though, Miss Yuri. I know you're always wearing it.
I actually got this scarf from one of my old students. It means a lot to me.
Oh, really? Well, I understand why you want to take such great care of it, then.
Yeah.
It's okay. I like you, Miss Yuri. You don't need to worry about it anymore, okay?
Thank you, Tokusa-kun. Alright, Let's go inside, huh?
ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。もう仕事ができなくなってしまうほど、心が壊れてしまうほどの言葉、そしてその壊れた心の負担から少しでも救い出せた言葉、いい意味でも悪い意味でも言霊の力はすごいことがわかりますね。何はともあれ、あんなことを言うんじゃなかったと後悔するような結末にならなくてよかったです。皆さんはどう感じましたか？コメント欄に書いていただけると嬉しいです。また少しでもいい方向に向かってよかったと思った方、チャンネル登録と高評価をお願いいたします。